JB here, 1 second. Hope everyone's doing outstanding. Thursday, December 11th, 3:33 on this fine afternoon. Really quick rant here, folks. My voice is a shot, so I probably won't be on for more than a minute here. But anyway, S&P reversing from red to green, one of those fun days where you could make the case that markets could tumble, AI bubbles bursting, and all that, and the market found some footing. Good stuff. Take a look at the Dow exploding today, Visa leading most of those gains on an upgrade. But outside of that, the talk's been Oracle. And after the close today, we'll get earnings from Broadcom, which kind of give a little more color on what's going on. But one of those days where I'm looking for opportunities. Of course, Roku this morning, I was looking for calls all week, passed on it, almost pulled some at the trigger. And then I'm looking for Oracle for a bounce this morning. And thankfully, I didn't, right? It was 192 or so at the open. I'm looking for some bounce calls to play over $200, and boom, goes from 192 to 186. And then the rest of the morning, it's bouncing from to 190, then back to 187, and 193 to 190. So I was hesitant pulling the trigger on some weekly strikes. I was looking at the 205s, and then finally was making higher highs and higher lows, and almost got some calls. I think the 205s were like 40 cents. The stock was maybe 195 or 194, and then finally it looks like it found footing. By then, the 205s are, I think they were double. So in lieu of doing that, I went and got those 207.50s for continuation for a break over 200 and playing to tomorrow. But it kind of seemed like it fizzled, and even with it going up $2 since my entry, the calls didn't gain as much premium as I thought they should. And then I have to start factoring the time element. So for me, I have to have covered my costs before the end of the day and hold the rest into tomorrow because of Broadcom, because Broadcom could be somewhat of a binary event if there's some disappointment there. You can see Oracle giving back the gains tomorrow. So I had two options. One is to hold them and risk the Broadcom earnings, or the other is to close them while they're still in the green. So I chose the latter. Live to see another day, right? But then, of course, what does it do? I close them out, and it just rallies over $200, hits 202 at about 230. The calls were over a double, so maybe if I was a little more patient, but I had a plan that stuck to the plan, and you can't cry over it, right? But then now I look now, it's down here at 198, and let's see what those 207.50s are. I would assume they're probably flat from my entry. So it is what it is. So that was the one trade today. Let's see, 207.50s. Why don't I have these up here? Uh, yep. No, 71 cents. All right, so they're still green. And then, other names I mean, so I got those Solar Edge calls yesterday. The stock's fiddling around in the morning under 31 bucks, surges into the afternoon, hits highs 32.20 and change just a little while ago, and now it's almost flat here. Um, I put on the watch list. I might have more strikes over 32.50 because I think it's headed to 40 bucks. It's just the spreads are tough, right? So even right now on my strikes for next week, the bid and the ask is wide. It's like the market makers don't like making a market in those options. So I'll wait till tomorrow to try and figure out if I'm going to add any more strikes there, or at least be more patient. Other names, this morning too, SanDisk has kind of been like a proxy for overall market sentiment. And boom, all the way down to 217 at the open. I'm like, oh, we're going to actually, it opened at 227, and then within 15, 20 minutes at 217. I thought, we could be in trouble here. This, all these tech names might sell off. Could be another deja vu moment we had a couple of weeks ago after Nvidia earnings, but that wasn't the case. Hit lows at about 10 o'clock, and then boom, reverse course. It's sitting here at 243. So a $25 reversal in the morning. So I would love to play SanDisk into tomorrow. I'll do some lottos today, but I'll just sit on my hands. Again, it doesn't. I'm not going to just make trades just to make trades, right? Sometimes, uh, it's like you're sitting here and wasting time and energy looking at some stocks and saying, "Well, you probably makes sense to while you're doing this. Might as well make some trades." But I don't. Nothing's really calling my name right now. Other spec names, obviously, 1-800-Flowers. I'm riding freebies on those. That one was flat, sold off into the morning, down to 425 by the noon hour. It's been bouncing. At some point, that's going to squeeze again. I got the January strikes. I'll continue to hold those. Lemonade, right? So while watching Oracle this morning, I'm watching Lemonade, and right out of the gate, it's 80, 81, 82, all the way up to 84 bucks. Similar to like Tuesday, I almost pulled the trigger on those December 19th, 95 strikes. And then the rug gets pulled out. It goes from 84 down to 78. So tough to hold that one. So yeah, I'll just sit on my hands because with Lemonade, such wild swings, I'll probably make a mistake, sell sell for a loss and then watch it rumble into the 90s. So if I see other opportunities, maybe as we get closer to expiration next week, I'll look for some higher strikes. And that's it. Sorry about the voice, folks. I'll be back on audio later. So have a great day. Rock and roll.